Hi, I'm Sam. Welcome back to my channel. So I did a live Q&A the other day and I always get a lot of questions on how to prepare physically for the army. So how to increase your fitness. And the majority of people's worries are in fact that they're not fit enough with regards to running. So all they will do is just run and run and run. And actually they don't seem to be finding themselves any fitter. Now, if you think about playing the guitar, if you want to get better at playing the guitar, you'll just play loads and loads of guitar. But when it comes to fitness prep for the army and you're worried about running, it's not just running that will get you better at running. There are lots of other things that go into it as well. So you need to build on strength and all over fitness, all over muscular endurance and anaerobic and aerobic parts of the system. So what we're going to do, I'm going to give you 3 key areas for you to focus on. One of those will be running or aerobic capacity, but there's 2 other areas that people don't think about which will get them better at running as a byproduct of you doing that fitness and increase your overall fitness for the army. So let's get into it. Right, the first one we're going to get into is training with weight. So I did a video which you can see here, and that's got a number of exercises that you can do. Now, I'm doing these with a Bergen. However, you can do these with a normal backpack or a normal day sack. The key to this is with your day sack or your backpack, you need to fill it up in such a way that all the weight isn't at the bottom. So you can even use a pillow, you can just then stick an iron on, absolutely everything or anything that you can stick in there just to make up that weight. And there's lots of exercises that you can do. Obviously, as you've seen, you can go ground to overhead. You can just be in a static position, holding your backpack out. You can be doing kettlebell swings with your backpack as well. But that then increases the strength of your core and your lower limbs and your upper body, and you're working your CV and complete muscular endurance from there, which is a byproduct from doing that, will get you fitter, and that will then be able to ensure that you'll run faster and longer distances. So the key to it is training with weight. Go on long walks with them as well, which is a really good facet for improving your CV. But as you're going on these tabs with the weight, you'll then incorporate squats. Every 10 minutes you might do 25 squats, or every 10 minutes you might do 10 burpees. But it's just adding it into the routine, these dynamic exercises, which will then increase the overall length of time that you're training for, and it makes that training a little bit better as well. And also with regards to your backpack, don't have the weight, like I said, at the bottom, or that will start imposing on your lower back and it might give you difficulties there. Spread the weight out, start really low, get your body used to it. So number 1, train with weight. Okay, number 2, as you've probably seen on my channel, I love this type of training, high intensity interval training. I think it's absolutely superb, and it's all body weight. You haven't got to do any circuits with kettlebells or dumbbells or barbells or anything like that. It's a complete body weight circuit that you can even do at home. I've got loads of videos on my channels, or if you've done them, or perhaps you really like another type of fitness YouTuber out there and you like their workouts, see if they've got any body weight style programs on their YouTube channel. The key to this is just doing it for as long as you can and getting your body used to within that interval. So the interval essentially is the rest period, but the rest period you might be in a plank, or the rest period might just be you just sat in a static crunch. You haven't always always got to be at a complete rest. It could just be that you're jogging, but it's just trying to get your body used to working at high intensity, so your heart rate is high, and then bringing that heart rate down as quickly as possible, which is perfect for the likes of the bleep test. So this in itself is absolutely perfect for adding those couple of lengths on the bleep test, or shaving off 10 to 15 seconds quickly on a 2 kilometer or 5 kilometer run. But this needs to be added in to your weekly routines when it comes to trying to get better at running and increasing your overall CV, because it's absolutely perfect for it. So now you're looking at, you're doing weight, and now you're looking at just completely using your own body weight. And the beauty with HIIT as well, you can tailor it to yourself. So you could start off with just a 5-minute or 10-minute session, then you can work up in a month or two's time and just get up to that 1 hour long session. So factor that bad boy in. Right, next we're coming on to the aerobic training, which a lot of you want to focus on the most. So when we're looking at the aerobic training, and we've done our weighted training, weighted carrying, load bearing, we've done our high intensity interval training, we still need to be doing some aerobic training as well, because you need to run also to get better at running. I completely understand that. So start off with 30 to 40 minute runs, but that could be a 30 to 40 minute walk, and then you can move it onto a walk run, and then you can move it onto running. Once you've done that and you've got your body used to it, and you're actually thinking, yes, I can run for 30 minutes or 40 minutes, then you need to start incorporating in hill sprints, which is almost like a HIIT training itself. So you're going to incorporate hill sprints, you're going to be sprinting up a hill, jogging down the hill. But once you get to the bottom of that hill, it's not a case of just going again, sprinting up that hill. That's where you might add in 10 burpees or 10 press-ups or 10 squats, and really trying to overload that system. So now you're looking at 30 to 40 minute runs, hill sprints, and then you can start incorporating things like 2 kilometer and 5 kilometer runs in. And if you're anything like me, I'm not the biggest fan of running whatsoever. I'd much rather do weight training or interval training, calisthenics, using my own body weight. But I know that to stay fit, and it's a good fat burn as well, some nice aerobic training does break the day, does break the week up, does break my training cycle up. And what it also does, it gives the rest of my body time to heal. So once you're doing that, you're overloading your body, you're having a rest day or two, then you're moving back onto, say, an aerobic session at the beginning of your training cycle, you'll probably find that you will be a lot better than you were the week before. And doing and focusing on these 3 key functions that I've spoke about will get you fit for the army. And when you do join the army, because you've been training in this fashion, it will not be such a shock to the system, and the chances of you getting injured because of that, because you've been doing this style of training, will be limited and reduced greatly. Now, if you do have any other questions about all of these, please just ask. I always try and get back to them all. I've got lots of videos on this as well on my channel with regards to different types of training, how to do your aerobic training, HIIT workouts, and of course the load bearing training as well. Other than that, take care, bye.